Namaste. Definition of Bhakti. Continuation in Bhakti Yoga. The one greatest advantage of Bhakti is that it is the easiest and most natural way to reach the great divine end in view. Its great disadvantage is that in its lower forms it oftentimes degenerates into hideous fantasism. The fanatical crew in Hinduism or Mohammedanism or Christianity have always been almost exclusively recruited from these worshippers on the lower planes of bhakti. The singleness of attachment, nishita, is to a loved object without which no genuine love can grow, is very often also the cause of the denunciation of everything else. All the weak and undeveloped minds in every religion or country have only one way of loving their own ideal, by hating every other ideal. Herein is the explanation of why the same man who is so lovingly attached to his own ideal of the God, so devoted to his own ideal of religion, becomes a howling fanatic as soon as he sees or hears anything of any other ideal. This kind of love is somewhat like the canine instinct of guarding the master's property from intrusion only. The instinct of dog is better than the reason of man, for the dog never mistakes its master for an enemy in whatever dress he may come before it. Again, the fanatic loses all power of judgment. Personal considerations are in his case of such absorbing interest that to him it is no question of at all what a man says, whether it is right or wrong. But one thing he is always particularly careful to know is who says it. The same man who is kind, good, honest, and loving to people of his own opinion will not hesitate to do the vilest deeds when they are directed against persons beyond the pale of his own religious brotherhood. But this danger exists only in the stage of bhakti, which is called the preparatory or gauni. When bhakti has become ripe and has passed into that form which is called the supreme para, no more is there or any fear of these hideous manifestations of fantasism. The soul which is overpowered by this higher form of bhakti is too near the God of love to become an instrument for the diffusion of hatred. It is not given to all of us to be harmonious in the building up of our characters in this life. Yet we know that character of the noblest type in which all these three, knowledge and love and yoga, are harmoniously fused. Three things are necessary for a bird to fly: the two wings and the tail as a rudder for steering. Jnana, knowledge, is the one wing, bhakti, love, is the other, and the yoga is the tail that keeps up the balance. For those who cannot pursue all these three forms of whole worship together in harmony and take up, therefore, bhakti alone as their way, it is necessary always to remember that forms and ceremonials, though absolutely necessary for the progressive soul, have no other value than taking us on to that state in which we feel the most intense love to God. Thank you viewers, thank you subscribers, thank you one and all. Yours, Jai Prakash.